This week, Gina and I are showing off the best UTV Halloween event in the state as we get dressed up for all the fun at the Halloween Howl in Marysvale.
Then, Reestein is back for a spooky adventure as he shows off a little history and a lot of fun during a trip to Durango, Colorado.
And finally, we show off some zombie apocalypse fun as we look at a unique experience that allows you to take part in the hunt. It's all headed your way now. At Your Leisure is next.
Hello everybody, welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Kevin Mortensen.
And I'm Gina Mortensen.
My little Minnie Mouse. And we're here at the Hoover's Resort in Marysvale Canyon, just north of Marysvale and south of Richfield for the Halloween Howl.
It is absolutely freezing this morning, so make sure you bring your hot cocoa to stay nice and warm. I'm dressed appropriately. There's lots of people here having lots of fun.
I brought a mask,
so much.
and they said it's not good for TV, so it's in the truck. But look, if you look around, everybody's got their UTVs and ATVs decorated for the holidays. They're dressed up. People are having a good time. We've got a trail back here.
Yes.
And supposedly I heard it's haunted.
I am not looking forward to that, but I'm sure everyone's looking forward to my reactions.
We're going to go find out because they say there's a polka run, there's the...
lots to do.
Yeah, the waypoints have some haunted action going on, so kids are sure to have a good time. We've got our family with us. We're going to jump in the UTV. While we go do that, let's go check out some of these costumes and rides that are out here this weekend.
So one of the things about the Halloween Howl, the kids really like coming to the Halloween Howl and participating in it because they actually get grandma and grandpa and mom and dad and everybody else dress up in costume and come out and have a good time. We mix the ATVs, the good food, the costume contest, and then some prizes to go along with the poker run. All in all, the kids love it.
People were handing out candy on the ride, so if you pulled over and stopped to take a break, people that passed by you, they had candy and they'd hand it out and vice versa, so that made it fun.
And there was people with spider rings, stuff like that they were handing out. Just everybody in their UTVs were, each person had different things they were handing out. So that was fun. And
there's quite a few side-by-sides and they decorated them, so that made it really fun.
That's right.
This is called the Halloween Howl, and don't be surprised if you're going down the road and something jumps out at you and there's an ugly looking spooky dude.
We definitely will keep going. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep, that's a tradition for now on, and we brought friends with us. Yep. And they're going to come down also.
Okay everybody, as you can kind of tell, we're having a really good time out here today. They're putting on a really good event.
Breakfast was delicious. It sounds like everybody's having a good time, and the scenery is still absolutely beautiful. It's actually, this morning was cold and I needed my hot cocoa, and now the sun is shining and it's beautiful out here.
You know what, as we were coming up there, we kind of ran into some clowns. I hope that's the last of it. They were a
little bit sketchy for a Disney character.
There might be some more stuff. They said kind of watch your backs. I don't know.
But while we look around, you guys are going to go to our where to.
Yeah, hey buddy, are you okay?
Oh
Listen,
my gosh.
you all right? We good? Oh, hey. Steve.
I'm Reestein, at your leisure in Durango, a recreational paradise in southwestern Colorado, but it also has its spooky side, just in time for Halloween. The steam engine's haunting wail is the pulse that drives a thriving tourist trade in Durango, Colorado. Everything depends on the Durango to Silverton Railroad.
The train is a fantastic tourist destination, and we have people from all over the world that will come to Durango and ride the train.
Sherry Bowman is curator of the local museum housed in a century-old schoolhouse.
It's a fantastic adventure. It goes most of the year, it will go between Durango and all the way up to Silverton. But they don't go all the way up to Silverton during the winter months. They'll stop at Cascade and then turn around and go back.
Since 1882, the train has carried folks along the Animas River some 45 miles to Silverton, climbing 3,000 feet through pristine forest lands and sleepy farm fields. This time of year, there's a special train just for the kids.
It's a Charlie Brown's Halloween theme, and you take the train up and they've got all kinds of things there for the kids, face painting and of course all kinds of candy that you can buy. And you get to pick out pumpkins and they put them on the train for you and bring them home.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
It's a really fun adventure.
Durango's spookiness begins with the river running through town, the Animas, the river of lost souls.
The first Spaniards came and conquered really this area that they massacred Indians and threw them into the river, and it became the River of Lost Souls.
And visitors to Durango's historic hotels, including the Rochester, report a plethora of paranormalism. Reports of a woman in a long Victorian wedding gown lurking in room 204 makes this room high demand among Halloween-time visitors and has put the Rochester on the list of the 100 most haunted hotels in America. Across the street at the 89-year-old Leland House, tenants in room 006 report waking up with an apparition of an old man in a white hat standing over them. At the 1898 General Palmer Hotel, guests fled their room at 2 a.m. after reportedly seeing an apparition hanging from the ceiling of their room. But don't even ask at the historic and recently remodeled Strader. They don't acknowledge any paranormal activity, although there are rumors. Beyond the weirdness, Durango is a recreation paradise. The surrounding San Juan Mountains are crisscrossed with mountain bike and Jeep and ATV trails on old mining roads. The Animas and San Juan rivers are renowned fly fishing streams and draw anglers from all over the country to chase monster rainbow trout. Did I say monster trout? How about these guys in the local state fish hatchery? No wonder they get so big, with the kids constantly feeding them from the nearby fish food dispenser. A paved hike and bike trail parallels much of the Animas right through the middle of Durango, yet insulated from the hubbub of the city by a curtain of cottonwoods, right now in their fall splendor, and not haunted at all.
And of course all the recreation. You've got the Animas River for rafting, for tubing. You can mountain bike here. There are wonderful mountain bike trails, hiking trails. It's a skiing up at Purgatory is fantastic.
Yeah. If you can remain as calm as this Durangoan, relaxing among former residents, the town is a wonderful Halloween time getaway. Reese Stein with this week's Where To adventure in Durango, Colorado.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open, so why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best, like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection, and group tracking that lets you spread out and stay together. Upgrade your ride for as little as $5 a day. Polaris. Think outside.
Sick of staying home? Getting outside and exploring great open spaces is now more important than ever. Spend your summer exploring Tooele Valley, where there is so much so close. Plan your escape now at TooeleValley.org.
The Old West is still alive in Juab County. Stories of the past are hidden in the desert mountains. From relics of mining history to places of outlaw mystery, tall tales to be discovered and buried treasure to be uncovered. Juab, the key county of Utah.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. I'm Anthony Lujan with Smoke Ain't No Joke Barbecue. Today we're going to be making some beef tenderloin kebabs using Yardley premium beef. Let's get started. A lot of people make the mistake of making kebabs with their vegetables on the same skewer and everything like that. You don't want to do that because your beef will actually take longer to cook than your vegetables. So you want to make sure all your protein is on one kebab, and then you want to put all your vegetables on a separate kebab. That way you can make sure you get a fully cooked protein that you're looking for. And today's protein is just beef tenderloin. So we're going to get that cubed up, get it into some marinade, and we'll get that on a skewer and get it on the grill. So this is pretty easy. You just cube it up to bite-sized portions. So we're just gonna get these beef tenderloins right here in a Ziploc baggie. And then I have some minced up onions here that I like to throw in. And then same with some garlic, some fresh garlic. And then today we're gonna be using this brisket bath by Sweetwater Spice Company here. We're gonna just pour some of that in there, kind of eyeball a little bit. And it's thick, so you wanna do about a 50-50 mix ratio with some water behind it to thin it out a little bit. Mix it up in there a little bit. Make sure all the beef's covered. And what we want to do is get all the air out of there. So we're just gonna press it down, get all the air out. And then we'll put that in the fridge, let it marinate for 30, 45 minutes, and then we'll get them skewed up and put them on the grill. Alrighty guys, the beef's been in the fridge for about 40 minutes I should say. So it's taking on a good marinade here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these on some skewers and get them on the grill. About the same time I put this in the fridge, I put the skewers in some water to prevent them from burning. They just absorb some water. We'll get this beef tenderloin skewed up, and usually what I like to do, just for presentation, I'll throw a piece of onion on the bottom, and then I'll put one on the top as well. And also kind of hold the beef on there as well. So we'll just get these skewed up here. And you want to make sure that they contact each other just slightly. You don't want to press on them because you want to stay tender all the way through the cook. So today we're going to be using Big Papa Smokers Double Secret Steak Rub. This is a competition line rub. You can find it at any of your local barbecue stores. Go ahead and lay a fair amount onto them there. All right, we're going to put this on the smoker here. We're going to cook these to about 135 degrees. We got the smoker running at 275. We'll let them ride for about 20 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and give them a temp check and see where we're sitting. All right guys, our kebabs have been on the grill for about 35 minutes or so. They're getting pretty close to temp. Let's temp them out. We're looking for the target temperature between 135 and 140. So let's take a quick gander here. 36, come over to check on this other one, 135, spot on. And 136, 137, we're done guys. So let's bring them over off to the grill. We'll baste them with some butter, and we'll give them a test shot. Brush a little bit of butter on here, a little bit more flavor, and makes them pop a little bit as well. That color. All right guys, we have the all buttered up and right here, and so let's cut one open, give it a taste, and see how well we've done. So just slide it off your skewer, no burnt, because we soaked that skewer. Slice a piece open here. Perfect, nice smoke ring, super soft, perfect medium. Give it a shot. Perfect, exactly what I want it to taste like. You can still taste the beef. It has a nice saltiness to it, peppery to it. Couldn't ask anything better from Yardley Premium Beef. All right guys, if you guys want to try Yardley's Premium Beef for yourself, go to the website below. I'm Anthony Lujan. We'll be right back with At Your Leisure.
Reason number 9 to spend the night in Duchesne County. It's the Centennial Event Center in Duchesne City, the center of business and entertainment in the county. The facility features rodeos, the county fair, and even motorsports year-round. Then grab a world-class burger at Cowan's Cafe before finally unwinding in your own luxurious townhome at Winterton Suites. Discover all the reasons to spend the night in Duchesne County at uintabasin.org.
Hey honey, have you seen this tire? Do you think we'll make it?
Not on that thing.
Don't let bad tires ruin your trip. With service stations at every location along I-15, we can get you back on the road with fast, friendly, professional service. Eagles Landing has everything you need along the way, even the things you didn't know you'd need. Get ready for the road at Eagles Landing.
Dear Diary, we went camping for our vacation on Tusher Lake. We did so many fun things. You know, I learned something on this trip. Camping on Tusher Lake is way more fun than any old mouse in an amusement park.
Make Marysvale your hub for adventure. Nestled in the Tusher Mountains with direct access to the Paiute Trail. Explore history from Miners Park to Butch Cassidy's cabin, while blazing trails from mountain peaks to the shores of Otter Creek.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're here at the Silver King Mine, and we have been enjoying the Halloween Howl today. Because I normally do not dress like this.
That's
to go
the costume,
YouTubing.
and that's the costume. We've stopped at the Silver King Mine. This place is pretty cool.
It's actually pretty awesome. We were reading the plaque, and there is just no way I could have lived like the people that lived here. They had their employees live upstairs. I have a hard time even just imagining what it's like to live with employees.
You know, it's a tough life, but if you look around and see this scenery, it makes for one heck of an ATV ride.
It's beautiful up here. It really is.
You know what? There's a lot of people participating in this event today. Lots of bikes, a lot of people dressed up, a lot of UTVs that are decorated. And let's go look at a couple of them and talk to the people that are actually driving them.
Well, I am the lead guide for the Jamboree, and what I do is I set up the rides and see to it that they're passable. And then I assign lead guides to them. And the lead guide will throw out the red cones, our blue cones, our yellow cones, whatever we're using. And the rear guard will pick them up as they go by. We'll put these cones out that you can travel at your own speed, so you don't have to be right up on the lead guide or any other guide that we might have. You can be at your own pace and enjoy the ride without the dust.
It's kind of nice how the Halloween Howl does, where you're on it, kind of do your ride at your own pace and do your own thing. As long as you follow the cones, you stay on the trail, that's no problem.
We are having a blast up here
on the Halloween Howl out of Marysvale and Hoover's Restaurant.
And we're bringing up the tail end, and we're picking up all the little cones as we head on back down the hill. So don't get ahead of us or you'll lose your place.
Well, what's your favorite part of this mountain?
I don't know how you can name a favorite part.
I know there's so much.
Every turn, everything you do around here is something different. We can go 2 miles up here, and if you stop during certain times of year, you can hear the elk bugling through these mountains.
Do you guys have a favorite secret spot? Someplace that you just will get away
If we told you, then it wouldn't be secret.
Well, just say yes or no.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of them like that.
Well, as you can see, we're having a great time out here, and the people are fantastic. We're gonna go jump back in the machine and go see what the rest of this trail holds, and we're gonna send you guys off to this week's Along the Way. You certainly don't want to miss it.
There was 3 or 4 of us sitting around one night at a company party, and somebody said something about doing like a haunted something we could go do in the fall, and it somehow it made it to Monster Truck School Bus.
Well, I'm the announcer for Live a Little Productions, and I'm the voice talent that you'll hear on here. It is a 1994 Bluebird school bus with a 5.9 Cummins and an Allison transmission. It's got everything that a monster truck does. It's got a cradle frame built by Spencer Pancheri. Our safety coordinator, fabricator, and about a million other things. He did a really great job on this. This is the experimental one, the first one. We built another one since then, and in the process of building our third one right now. We had access to monster trucks, and with that, our fearless leader, Skylar Nybar, when we looked at doing some school buses, he's like, well, we got to do monster trucks. We're a monster truck company, so let's do monster truck school buses. We do it creepy. We light the exhibits that you'll see a little bit later on, and bring out live actors to actually let people shoot with paintballs. And there's 29 paintball guns on there, and they actually get to shoot actual zombies. After the first night, or even some of the tough ones after the first week, they kind of tend to fall off a little bit. So we break them up in shifts so they don't get pummeled all night every night. We've got a lot of protective gear for them. Obviously, we don't want anybody getting hurt in this, so we've got all regulation stuff for them, and we've gone above and beyond lately to try to protect them a little bit more, and we've got good relationships with the paintball companies, and we've become dealers in a lot of the materials and stuff. So yeah, we've got really good protection for them to make sure that they walk out unscathed.
I usually go get to test all the guns and test everything that's going on. So, and my kids were zombies in the beginning, so in the beginning I shot a lot of paintballs.
Well, basically you'll climb on the bus and you'll get a briefing from a gentleman that we call General Mayhem, who may or may not be talking to you right now.
Failure to follow these rules will result in the removal from the unit. You'll be zombie chow. Captain Carnage, troops have been briefed. I'll turn the squad over to you.
And there's an attendant on there that is Captain Carnage, and he or she will kind of give you guidelines for more rules.
Who's ready to shoot some zombies? Yeah!
And you get 100 paintballs to start. And if you need to buy more paintballs, you can do that. Captain Carnage helps you out with that. If your gun jams, the captain's there to guide you, and the captain is also there to make sure you don't shoot anything you shouldn't.
Oh, they have a blast. They have an absolute blast. It's a lot of fun. So they get dancing on the bus and hooting and hollering and screaming and having fun, and it's a lot of fun.
It's the best job. Well, I'm the announcer, so talking about it is probably my favorite part about it, but there's not really anything that I don't absolutely love. It beats the heck out of having a job, I'll tell you that right now.
For me, it's seeing the kids' faces. Some of the kids, the faces that they make and the reaction to their parents is priceless. I wish I had a camera mounted on there to get them.
The kids get to have a lot of fun with this kind of stuff, but I think that all of us, we're just living our childhood dream.
Isn't it time to slow down? To enjoy the view? To get some space? And to social distance? There's no better place to be than on the trails. Visit TuilaCountyTrails.com for your next adventure.
Can-Am takes terrain domination to a whole new level by partnering with Fox to introduce Smart Shocks, the industry's first fully self-adjustable suspension technology. This enhanced system works seamlessly to prevent excessive squat during hard acceleration, reduce body roll, and improve traction and stability while cornering, and reduce weight transfer while braking. The Can-Am Smart Shocks technology delivers the ultimate performance, control, and comfort on any terrain.
Coming down into the little valley and stuff, you can look over the whole thing. For me, I can just feel the stress just kind of melt away. There's so many trails to go up on and explore. The desert, and then you've got the lake, you got the mountains. It's just a little bit of everything. It's a little piece of paradise out here. Pretty much anybody that I've brought up here, they will ask, can we come back?
It's time to save big during the Yamaha Let's Ride sales event with as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months. Plus, amazing customer cash offers. So see your local Yamaha dealer today for huge savings. Then, let's ride.
Get your new Yamaha at Stedman's Recreation. Ride hard, play hard. Stedmans.net.
At Your Leisure. We're here at the Deer Creek Mining Camp, and somehow Kevin has managed to find himself a costume.
I didn't find it. They walked up to me and said, wear this. So I'm wearing it.
He listens to somebody.
Yeah, look, this is pretty cool. Anyways, this is a neat area, isn't it?
It is. It's really neat. This is a gold mining camp.
So you got a hangman's noose. We've got a mine entrance. We've got the old town site right there. We got a donkey over there.
And if you're terrible, you can spend some time in the stocks right here.
Yeah, which I did actually. Listen, while I figure out a way out of this, go check out this week's sticker winner. This week's contest winner was spotted on the trail a few weeks back and is license plate number X29VB.
It looks like they're the lucky winner of a Clearly Tough windshield for their rig. Clearly Tough offers the strongest windshields on the market. Visit clearlytough.com for more details.
Be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize. Now let's take a look at our calendar of events.
First off, the Bluebell Corn Maze will open for one more week, so be sure to get your family out to Duchesne for some fall fun before it's all gone.
Then, next weekend down in Marysvale is the 2020 Halloween Howl. So decorate that machine, put on your costume, and come join in the fun.
And finally, November 12th through the 14th is the Side-by-Side Adventure Rally down in Sand Hollow, which features amazing trails and great vendors every year. So be sure not to miss it. Now let's take a look at our Trail of the Week.
This week's Trail of the Week is the Red Mountain Trails, which are located in Uintah County, approximately 8 miles north of Vernal, Utah.
To get more information on this or any of the trails that have been completed on the Trails 360 project, visit outsiders.zone. Now let's take a look at next week's show.
Next week, Chad and Rhea are back, and this time they're taking us out to Ely, Nevada as they take a trip through time at the Old Train Museum.
Then the AYL crew is taking us to a premier resort destination in Duchesne County, which features outdoor fun of all kinds, so there is sure to be a favorite for everyone in the family.
And finally, we get an inside look at all the fun and trails that are coming up right around the corner at the 2020 Side-by-Side Adventure Rally.
Congratulations to this week's sticker winner. We're here at Hoover's enjoying the costume party and really good food.
And yeah, we're waiting to go eat, but as you can tell, we've got a tough job behind us. We get to judge these guys in our costume contest. So we're getting hungry. We've had a long day, but we've had a fun day. This committee has done a tremendous job. And look at the turnout. It's something like 90 machines, 180 riders.
And beautiful weather. They couldn't have planned that, but they couldn't have chose a better weekend.
Right, so we're gonna go eat. We want you to remember there's adventure around every bend.
You just have to get out there and create it yourself.
At your leisure.